Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, Episode 2. I know it's been a very long time since I've recorded any episodes for Final Fantasy. I've just been extremely busy with work, and the family, of course. Gotta spend time with the family. So, not really much time to record, but here we are. Back again. So, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So, let's continue on. Ooh. Yes. That's something I really need. Nope. So we'll take the money. Speaking of money, you guys could see that I'm a little low. I went out and I'm hoping it works. I bought some cheap stuff to sell high. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Skid manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragon. The holy stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best for you if you avoid that area. Why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest level, Master Alphanod. Hold your nose when you pass the Brune, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wit in our field. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the Hopland and gawp at the statues? Well, if you have a mind to learn, know the better half live. Oh. If you've a mind to learn how to better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight. If your nursemaid let ya. Okay, that guy's kind of a dick. My humblest apologies, Mr. Alphanod. Pray, pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. You would not do so to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this Kiara. There are few sources of information, but more abundant than a busting local hoistery. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? I'm coming too. Probably it looks like... Yeah, let's grab that right. I know it's not that far to walk, but it's like, eh. Why waste the time? Clan hunt board. Ooh, who are you, sir? Let the clan hunt begin. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments. Master? Gibrant. Just Gibrant. Wait, did I say that right? Gibrant. Gibralanta will do. And I'm flattered you think highly of my establishment. Can't promise I'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but notice no difference between those who frequent in the upper-lower floats. Spotted that, did you? Aye. Up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from Brume, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer menu more suited to their taste. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Brume, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the Brume rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. It's not just the weather. When the Ravens broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Brume that got the worst of it. While the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights, more than a few people are still sore about that mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot just to be sure. Take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphanot, I think it would be best if we return to Fortemps Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. But Miss Tataru, I am afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all, a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Around Alphanod, this tavern is full of people whose business regulatory takes beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. You know how often I look after the walking sands and the rising stones by myself. If I had a guilt for every unwelcome caller I'd be driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Kiara and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you request assistance. I will. Alright, bye, Tataru. Ready? Now where? Going up as my cat claws on my chair. It used to be a good gaming chair, now it's just a... yeah. Full of holes. Alright, so we gotta go up this way. The last vigil. Okay. Welcome, Miss Mitsunade. Shall I let you inside the manor? Yes. Tell Tell us then, Master Alphanod, does Ishgard meet your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of histories with every step I took. And those steps took me past the scars left by the Wyverns and Foundation. I understood now how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating. Casualties unspeakable. The Wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house that has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Mr. Alphanod. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation. Let or lean, nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great. If you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts of securing provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Mitsunade, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Eritolian and Emeralian in their duties. Probably butchered that. I beg your pardon. Artorile. Art Oirele. Artorial, blah blah, I don't know. I am more capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no to a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues by the fury, the two of you. Will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and show Mistress Mitsunade the respect she deserves. Yeah. This is the woman who slew Gaius van Bysir and some half-dozen primals. Besides, she is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. You can pardon them their improperty? Yeah, whatever. Mistress Mitsunade, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. If you're willing, they may even learn something from you. Okay, that's all done. It would seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for the appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad for this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House for Attempts has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from peers in matters of great and small. So he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping sons in check. As an agreement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping out the two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies, yes. The more I think of it, the more confident I am by furthering their goals. We shall further our own. I'll take the money. Thank you. Alright, where to next? Over here to Emmanuelian. Shall we be off then, old girl? Ah, but where are my manners? Emmanuelian de Fortemps, second son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You're absolutely right. What ill fortune be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, brother would never cut me off, it's true, but who could be satisfied subsisting a meager allowance? Forever overshowered by his sibling. Not I, old girl, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the sea of clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of great deeds can win me a place in my people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Arturael. Yeah, whatever. That dude. His ambitions, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid to good men and women of house that Leantre Elian Arde. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they have fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun it would be if I told you everything in advance. Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Count Cloudtop. Oh, nice. We get to leave. Good. I'm gonna get out of here. And the airship landing is where? Over this way? Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just walk over there. Screw it. Right down here anyway. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. Geronimo! Ow. That hurt. Yeah, that took a lot of damage. Okay. Airship ticketer. Hello. Are you ready to depart, madam? The camp bound for airship bound for God dang it. Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Cid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
awfully cold up here. I mean, Gorthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our Hiri is wholly unperturbed. You don't even have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lanialte. Lanialte. She is in charge of garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Well, I know I'm going to follow your lead by going and taking that crystal right there. That's for damn sure. And sprint. Actually, Chocobo, we're outside. Yay! Oh, I can't fly over? Oh, well, maybe I'm in the city. Oh, crap. Can I not fly? Oh, I can't fly. Alright, I'm attuned, so at least now I can... Oh. Alright, well then let's just ride the Chocobo, I guess, because I have no idea where the hell I'm going. What is this place? Hey, there's a ladder right there, so I'm guessing I gotta go down that way. Oh. Words of the mind from Angry Bird. Oh my god. Okay. Ah, crap. Why is it so far away? Like 6 levels higher. Why are these mobs like coming to me? Damn it. Why can't I fly? That sucks. What, do I have to be Heavensward in order to fly in it now? Alright, Laniate. That is your real name. Mistress Mitsunade, welcome. I am Sir Leonate did Haliantre. If I said that right. Commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall never remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where the duty demands, and thus I have been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halon, I may have been granted the opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person. Call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. Ahem! It's a pleasure to see you again, my lady Leonate. Your cut and elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose. Equity at home on a battlefield or in the ballroom. Lord Emelian blah blah blah. It's not too much to ask. I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Mitsunade. Yeah, she just like straight up blew him off. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravarian invasions. The high elevation afforded by floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of drowning all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, you may have noticed it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much more and more may be asked of you days to come, Mistress Mon. It's another. I'm probably gonna have to switch to another class because I don't want to like level to max level when I barely started. Alright, how much time do I have left? Let's see here. Alright, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at ShibiWowsGaming. I follow all followers back. Also, please be sure to check out our Facebook. Link is in the description below. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next one.